The only place to grab one of these official shirts is prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment. There's a million of them. Check them out. This video is also brought to you in part by the Patreon producers, without whom content like this would not be possible. What's up, Dan-Dans? Welcome to 616 Nitro. It's the red and yellow, the Hulkster. Hey, brother, I'm back, and my Hulkamaniacs are back. After all those years of saying my prayers and eating my vitamins and shooting steroids and being a racist, Hulkamania is still running wild, brother. Well, we beat him fair and square in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3 at WrestleMania, and that's why you see that undisputed title around the waist of the Charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy. But here comes Kevin Nash. What does he want? Sorry, I know I'm not really reading the subtitles. Jeff, what are you gonna tell us, huh? That you want respect? You can give your little speech after you beat me. I want to face you in that ring tonight. I'll beat your bitch ass, Big Sexy, if that's what you want. I mean, Kevin Nash is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, so that's pretty fucking cool, but if he's trying to catch a beat down, he can catch one. He knows right where to go looking for it, and he found me in the middle of the ring. I didn't really get to say anything. So what? Why is there a fucking... Has that always been there? Patcharoo with the big shake'ems. What's Y2J doing back here? Hey, what the hell are you looking at? I can say, what the hell are you looking at, or nothing, you has-been. Well, I don't take no shit from anybody, Jericho, and you should know that. I'm the Undisputed Champion. I won the title from you, fuckface. You think you're a big deal? What did you say, Junior? Who in the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm a living legend. Oh man, I thought maybe we were gonna wind up pulling double duty. Gonna have to beat the shit out of Jericho and Kevin Nash tonight, but I guess not. Let's get to the ring. Also, you know what, before I get to that, Matt Hardy, Randy Orton in a TLC match. Big business to start the show. Matt picks up the win with the twist of fate. Hardcore triple threat, Devon, Undertaker, and Test. Look at this, this is some crazy action going on this episode of Raw. Undertaker picks up the win when he chokeslams Devon off the stage through a couple tables, you know? We gotta come up with the finishes on the spot. And in the main event, Big Sexy Kevin Nash, one of the last remaining members of the NWO, challenges Undisputed Champion Jeff Hardy. Let's get to it. Big Sexy, Big Daddy Cool Kevin Nash is in the house, and he's still flying those NWO colors. Pat, you're sneezing all over the place, aren't you? Rolling around, being a crazy man. I don't know if I got through my full intro at the top, so we're a couple minutes in here, but that's all right. Dan-Dans, welcome to 616 Nitro. My name is Ian. This week on the show, we are continuing our full playthrough of the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth season mode. This is part 11 of this playthrough, believe it or not. And in the prior 10 episodes, we've climbed through the ranks. We've won the Undisputed title. We lost the Undisputed title inside Hell in a Cell. We won it back in a TLC match against Chris Jericho, who we put in his place a little earlier tonight. We battled the NWO. We took down Hogan in the main event of WrestleMania. I'm telling you, if you have not been watching the prior episodes of this playthrough, go back, give it a watch. Maybe you're watching the full movie version of this, the re-release that's going to come eventually in the future when it's all said and done. And you're saying, I didn't even know these were separate. I just clicked play once and they're all running through. Hey, you can do that too. That's fine with me. And I don't do this often enough. I should probably do it more. But if you like this sort of content, look out, boom, legs to the unmentionables there from the Charismatic Enigma. If you like these playthroughs, if you like my retrospectives, if you're into this sort of thing, consider heading over to patreon.com/616entertainment, signing up at any level you choose. You don't have to. I always say you don't have to. But if you decide to, if you want to show some love to the channel financially, that helps me out in a big way. This is what I do for a living. So, I was having a conversation with the Dan in the comments recently, and they were talking about how much they love the content and stuff like that. And I was, they told me not to work too hard to make sure I get my rest. And I was like, what is rest? There's no rest. You know, if I want to keep you guys coming back, keep you entertained, keep you watching, I have to work as hard as possible. You know, that type of support is not free. And then I said, nothing in this world is free except for my content, I suppose. So, it is what it is. Look at that big drop skip. Whoa, what the fuck? I was totally taken off guard because Kevin Nash was already laid out. Did you notice that? You don't go flat, totally prone like that unless you're fucked up. Man, Patches Lugosi is having a hell of a night, isn't he? Now he's barking from the other room. You don't go totally flat like that unless you're ready to get finished. So we are going to have to sneak up on this man, Frankensteiner! Taking an early win from Kevin Nash. NWO who? That was a rough one for Big Sexy. The champion is being decimated for no damn reason. He's gonna have to get used to that. Wait a minute! The Hulkster is here! The red and yellow is back! Man, the red and yellow, like that tie-dye design or whatever you call that mixture, was a great look. What you gonna do when Hulkamania and Jeff fans run wild on you? Man, do we have a tag match coming up with Hogan? What you gonna do, brother? He means business. I think this will be a tag team match. I can't wait. Oh my god, wait a minute. I don't think I've ever seen that outfit on Kevin Nash. Obviously I have. I've played through this before, but I don't remember it. I promised everyone tonight that I would deliver something that would rock the WWE's foundation. So, I will now introduce my blue jeans. Is this outfit playable? Oh shit. The newest member of the NWO. Oh man, the classic point, the double finger point down the rampway. Oh hell yeah, dude. This is awesome. How do you not love the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth season mode? It's weird that his nickname is in the same size as his real name. You know, normally you have the quotes, the quotation marks with like Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That was all caps. All the same size. Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. Goodness gracious. So, you know what? Fuck Hogan. I don't want anything to do with Hogan. Give me Jeff Hardy versus Shawn Michaels. Undisputed title feud. That's what I want to see. Shawn can leave the beret at home, though. Can we arrange for that? Get the pyro going. Why not? How about it? Patches Lugosi digging a hole to China behind me here. He's back! And he's back in white and black! Oh man, where'd the beret go? HBK is back in the WWE, and he looks like he's in great shape. I'm glad to see him in the ring again. JR, he's wearing the wrong colors. But why would he join the NWO? This is so sick. Seeing Nash and Shawn Michaels posing in the NWO gear. I was wondering the same thing. This was an earth-shattering announcement. It will be if we get an undisputed title feud with him. Hey, I'm back. The Heartbreak Kid is back in the WWE. I know everyone is wondering why I joined with the NWO. If you think that Take two. If you think a little harder about it, it's not that difficult to figure out. So from now on, the NWO is gonna rule the WWE. Well, you didn't give us a reason. It's not that hard to figure out, then why is everybody questioning it? With no mercy. Man, this is big business. Is it going to be Hogan and Hardy versus Nash and HBK? Because that's good too. What a recording session this has been. Dans, you don't know. Fuck you, Chris Jericho. You're back here again. You're not even worth my fucking time anymore. I'm feuding with the NWO. Shawn Michaels is back. You're walking around here looking for fucking catering. You can't even afford a chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I just had to pause this recording for like an hour to feed Patches Lugosi, to take him for a walk, to make sure he did his business. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording this on a Wednesday. I would like to watch AEW in about 30 minutes, so I'm going to have to stop again and then pick up again later. It's a whole thing. X-Pac and Kevin Nash, the NWO, team up to face Hollywood, Hulk Hogan, and Jeff Hardy in the main event. Did I say main event twice? I don't know. I'm all flustered. Fuck the entrances. You've seen the NWO before. You've seen Hogan before. Plus, Hogan's music would probably get me in trouble. Off the ropes. Big boot to X-Pac in the early going. Hogan grabs a rear chin lock here right after the big boot. Didn't follow up with the leg drop. Maybe he thought the quickness of the former 1-2-3 Kid would keep him from being able to hit the leg drop so soon. I just remembered. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Lazy choke slam! I just remembered that on last week's episode of 616 Nitro, I started a story about how at TNA, I think it was Against All Odds 2005, Jeff Hardy and Raven were feuding. And they were supposed to have a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match, which was basically just like a fucked up hardcore match that Raven created. I don't fucking know. Kevin Nash, what are you doing in the ring? Get the fuck out of here. He just attacked his own partner because he's a buffoon. Look at the Frankensteiner into the mounted punches. The story that I started to tell that I didn't get to finish because I got interrupted by Rikishi eliminating me from the survival mode was, no, don't touch me, Earl! That Jeff Hardy no-showed that event for TNA and was subsequently suspended. But the funny thing is, Sean Waltman, X-Pac, was there. Look at this, look at this! Spike pile driver from Hogan and Hardy. Shout out to Arn and Tully, the Brain Busters. You know what I mean? Jeff Hardy no-showed the event, and rather than cancel the match, Sean Waltman, X-Pac, was there, and he wasn't doing anything, so they just made it Raven versus X-Pac. And a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match with no build other than, hey, Jeff Hardy's not here, but Raven's willing to take on anybody. So the funny part about it, and the whole point of this story, is the fact that whisper in the wind, that you can tell when you watch the match that X-Pac and Raven just had the exact match that Raven and Jeff Hardy were going to have. And how do you know? Because there's a point in that match where X-Pac puts Raven on a table outside the ring. He climbs to the top rope and does a fucking, oh no, spike pile driver receipt! He does a fucking swanton off the top rope onto Raven through that table that was on the outside. When has Sean Waltman ever done a front flip through a table to anybody before? He hasn't. Never did. 450! Barely nicked him. I don't think he got all of it. But on that night, he pulled out the swanton because they were like, I don't know, what were you going to do with Jeff? Let's just do that. Which I find very funny. Now, we're in a troublesome position here. I don't think I trust Hogan because he's a goddamn dinosaur. Check this out. Oh, I botched it. You can do poetry in motion by running up a guy's back who is in that all fours position. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Oh, he was looking for that big running knee. I don't think so. Twist of fate. Hogan, Hogan, Hogan. There you go. Go get X-Pac. Stop him. Or X-Pac's just not even going to show up for whatever reason, and Hogan just picked his fucking pants up. What the fuck is this? What's Stone Cold doing on the stage? He's been there since the match started. He's just staring at the ring. Stone Cold isn't saying anything. We don't know what's on his mind. I don't remember this. Oh my goodness gracious, backstage at another Raw, Jeff is here. He looks like he's ready for action. Why is he entering from the front lobby? Oh shit, what does this have something to do with Stone Cold? Tonight we open up with an appearance by Stone Cold. No, we opened up with Jeff Hardy. He looks pretty serious. He must have a lot on his mind. I have no idea what he's up to. I'm here to tell you all that I'm gonna be born again. To be my real self. In order to do that, Jeff, I need a title shot for your belt. Come on out here, Jeff. I'm not going anywhere until you come out here. What? God, what is like the fucking worst thing to ever happen? Gosh, what take two. What an intense announcement. He's even using the show. He's even using the show as a whatever. Fucking moving on. I'm not one to run from a fight. Our Jeff Hardy is not one to run from a fight. We have this shit going on with Hogan, but fuck Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's talk to Stone Cold Steve Austin. There we go. Jeff reluctantly showed up. Fuck you, reluctantly. I'm right here. Woo! The show is saved. Wait a minute. Aren't I on the stage? I'm so sick of being on your side. So, this is my way of saying goodbye. A right hand. Oh my God, Jeff has been knocked unconscious. That was a hell of a right hand from Austin. What a plot. Jeff doesn't even seem to be moving. We might need an ambulance. Fucking, he killed me. Alright, so it just brought us to the card. This was originally going to be me and Hogan against Kurt Angle and Kane, which doesn't really make any sense. But since I got knocked out by Austin, Hogan's got to go it alone. Do I feel guilty? No. And it just brought us right to the end of the card. Hogan goes over, of course, because Hogan must pose. So he didn't need me anyway. Time for the go-home show. We're here on SmackDown. Jeff is still injured from last week. It was one punch. I don't think he can wrestle. What is he gonna say? Stone Cold, you made a big mistake. I'll tell you the truth. The WWE Undisputed Champion is me. Well, we already know that. That's self-evident, you know? So, Stone Cold, you made a big mistake. Oh, shit!
Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I like that Austin is getting a solo entrance here. And we're just going to pretend that I'm standing in the ring and he's making me wait while he's doing all of this. But let me tell you something, man. Stone Cold and Jeff Hardy could have had some great matches together. I know when Austin was a tippy-top guy, Jeff Hardy was still kind of a mid-card act. But if you look at over time, Jeff wound up in the main events. He won his first world title in what, 08, 09, somewhere around there? That Jeff Hardy, who they treated seriously and took seriously with 2000, 2001 Stone Cold, that could have been some really good shit. But let's get to it as I'm getting Snapchats. Oh my goodness, face to face with the Texas Rattlesnake. I met someone who really needs me. What the fuck does that mean? I want to introduce you to this man. Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! That's Vince McMahon! I can't believe this is happening! I always have respect for people who want to be the best. For example, Stone Cold. I'm willing to give him all of my support. I will allow at the next pay-per-view a one-on-one title match between Stone Cold and Jeff Hardy. God damn, I forgot how much this voice hurts my throat. Also, tonight we will have a pre-match warm-up for that match. Tell me he's just going to make Austin versus Hardy tonight, too. Enjoy. Okay, so this has taken us out of the Hogan storyline, which I don't mind. I don't think I've ever seen this angle before. Or maybe not. Okay, now it's flashing me to the match card. Dude, Hogan and Jeff Hardy against Stone Cold and The Rock. That's a match and a half, dude. But I guess, okay, we didn't write the NWO out. I guess we wrote out, or we didn't write out Hogan. I guess we wrote out the NWO. But, you know, what are you going to do? Do I even see if there's anybody fucking around backstage? What does it matter? Who could be back here? I'm not talking to Chris Jericho. You're fucking worthless. Why don't you buy some fucking nachos, huh? Buy them from that girl that we wish the best in her future endeavors a couple weeks ago. Opening up the card, Mark Henry and Rob Van Dam. RVD picks up the victory with a 5-star frog splash. Trish and Ivory going one-on-one, and this is one of the first female matches I think we've seen this entire season mode. Trish picks up the victory with the Stratusfaction Bulldog out of the corner. The main event, Hogan and Jeff Hardy against Stone Cold and The Rock. Maybe that's the thumbnail this week. I guess we're going to see. Dan's, it's up next. Okay. We won't watch the whole thing, but we'll get a little bit of a look at the red and yellow. We got to look at the NWO entrance. How great of a job did Ukes do on Hogan's character model? And not even just the character model, but the boas look great. Top to bottom, Hogan looks excellent in this game. I don't know the last WWE game he was in. The last WWE game I bought was 2K18, which came out 5 years ago. But I don't think he looked this good in his last WWE game. And I'm not even being silly. Like, he looks perfect here, but that's enough. And if we're gonna get a little taste of the entrances, Hogan's not gonna get all the glory. He got his chance to pose, but who's coming to the ring with the Undisputed Championship belt around his waist? You're goddamn right. That is the Charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy. How you doing? When you hear the glass shatter, you know a can of whoop ass is about to be open. Is someone gonna eat a stunner here in this SmackDown main event? Or perhaps will the smack be laid down by the People's Champion? This is 4, not big names, this is 4 gigantic names, Dan's. Hogan, Hardy, Rock, and Austin. Goodness gracious. And at the pay-per-view, I guess it is going to be Hardy versus Austin. That's going to be sick. Let's get down to business. Okay, Hogan's going to start. Oh, the middle finger right to the Hulkster. Hogan's going to start as the legal man, and we will hang out. $1 Million Dream from Stone Cold. Ooh, you know what? This is a dream match that I haven't done yet. I have the Dream Match series that we hit up every once in a while here on 616 SmackDown. It started on 616 SmackDown. This is 616 Nitro. Can't keep track of my own shit. The Dream Matches almost always take place in WWE 2K18. Hogan's not in that game, so maybe I do Hogan versus Austin in Fire Pro Wrestling World. That could be the move, you know, and I haven't done anything. No! Frankensteiner on the Immortal! I haven't done anything in Fire Pro since like episode 1 of this season, which was months and months ago. So if you guys are down for a little bit of Fire Pro action, let me know and we can make that a thing. There's still so many dream matches to do. Oh my goodness, look at the kick to the gut from The Rock. But Hogan not taking it laying down. He doesn't have to take that one laying down. A big clothesline turns him inside out. Big bulldog ski. Has Hogan ever done a bulldog in his career? Not that I can recall. Look at this beautiful reversal. The Immortal with the duck under. Rock comes back and eats a right hand for his deeds. Hogan makes the tag to the Undisputed Champion. Puts him down right where we need him for the mounted punches. That wasn't really a mount, but you know what I'm saying. Whoop. Oh, flying forearm. Nobody home. The Rock tags in Austin, and this is where it gets a little tricky-dicky, because this is the main event of the pay-per-view, and I don't know which pay-per-view is coming up. Look at the Frankensteiner! There's the mounted punches we were looking for. With his leg up around Austin's shoulder like that, could easily turn that into a mounted triangle if this were MMA, but it's not. Dan, do you know what it's also? Oh no! Stone Cold Stunner! The Undisputed Champion takes a stunner for his deeds! 1, 2... Just a kick out. Not just a kick out, I should say a big kick out. There's a side slam from Austin. Now, Dan Dans, here's what I'm thinking. It is almost time to revisit the King of the Ring tournament. There was a big, long, pregnant pause there. I was building the suspense. I hope you guys remember, last season on 616 Nitro, it was a 2-week special. I simmed. Here we go. Answer back. Oh, shit. Twist of fate from the top. 450 splash. Hogan make the save. And I don't know why I keep pinning my challenger heading into the pay-per-view. It's nonsensical. But yeah, in April of 2021... Okay, Austin didn't get pinned. Gotcha. This is better booking. In April of 2021, I did a 2-week-long King of the Ring tournament in SmackDown Just Bring It. It was totally random, and all the matches had extreme stipulations. Edge wound up being the winner, and I think he beat Raven in the finals. But it's almost time to do the second tournament. We got to keep the tradition going. The Hulkster's trying to leave the ring, but Jeff Hardy says, I don't think so, pal. Hogan must pose. Just imagine that's what Jeff is saying right here. Hogan's looking around. He's milking it. He's taking it in. He says, I don't think so, brother. King says, I got it. You got what? Look at this. Jeff Hardy doing the pose down. See, now, I think maybe we were going to lead to Hardy versus Hogan at... Oh, Backlash is the next pay-per-view. But we just had Hardy versus Hogan at WrestleMania, so it's okay with me to move on to Hardy versus Austin. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is tremendous. This is fantastic. This is one of the greatest pay-per-view sets / stages of all time. The swinging backlash hooks, absolutely tremendous. Does anybody remember when Jeff Hardy grabbed onto one of those hooks and he did a running Frankensteiner on, I want to say it was Scotty 2 Hotty. That was amazing. And tonight, I imagine we have a pretty amazing card here. What do you think? Come on, man. Look at that fucking set. Is Chris Jericho still walking around back here waiting for somebody to talk to him? Yes, he is. Go fuck yourself, Chris. We're still not going to talk to you. And you're probably not even on the card. Oh my goodness, Dan Dans. We've been doing a thing lately here on 616 Nitro with the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth season mode. I almost said story mode. That's Def Jam Vendetta, which is coming next week. We've been watching great matches, and this is a great cruiserweight title match. Lance Storm defends against X-Pac, Christian, and Scotty 2 Hotty in a fatal 4-way TLC match. I cannot imagine a world where we don't watch this. Backlash is going to be good. Let's get to it. I'm all for watching these tremendous pay-per-view matches, but we don't have to sit through 4 guys' entrances at the same time. You guys got stuff to do today, you know what I'm saying? I know you don't have 6 hours to watch an episode of 616 Nitro. That's okay. Earl Hebner is taking a nap on the fucking table in the corner there. Jesus Christ. Scotty 2 Hotty! Scotty 2 Hotty! Drives Cruiserweight Champion Lance Storm through a table! What a statement early on in this fatal 4-way title match. Lance Storm has had this Cruiserweight title for a long, long time. And X-Pac says, you know what? I don't think one table was enough. Now it's time for Scotty to go through a table with a DDT! Christian's got Earl Hebner! Put him through the table. Fuck Earl. Oh man, I would have been so happy if Earl Hebner got put through that table. That's how you know I'm not in this match. Christian is propped up on that table in a very precarious position, but he gets out of there. Look at the Brain Buster from Lance Storm. Now, if we really get a look at these 4 guys in the ring, DDT on the chair! If we really get a look at these 4 guys in the ring, Scotty 2 Hotty, you know, this was post Too Cool. Oh, look at this, Christian to the top! A gigantic splash onto the ladder, crushing Scotty 2 Hotty underneath. That'll take him out of the action. Or not, he's already up. They're selling about as much as fucking Cody and Sammy did in their ladder match on Dynamite last week. Which that match made me so fucking nervous, by the way. Dude, the older I get, the more scared I get that someone's going to get hurt literally every time they do a crazy bump. And we just saw Rey Fenix horrifically dislocate his elbow. I am so scared that that's going to happen every time they do something crazy. It's hard, you know? When you're a kid, you watch it and it's insane and it's fun. But when you get older, and I mean, I have a lot of friends who are wrestlers, and I get fucking nervous about them potentially getting hurt, so I hate it. It's a whole thing. German suplex! Or something right out of Monday Night Blitz there from the Cruiserweight Champion, Lance Storm. Anyway, before I sidetrack myself 5 fucking times, Scotty 2 Hotty in his post Too Cool gear here. Just kind of some baggy, acid-washed blue jeans. X-Pac still rocking the black and white. He's for life with the NWO. Lance Storm, traditional tights, but this era of Christian, for me, I think this is when I really started to appreciate Christian. If you've seen my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time video, you know that Christian makes the list for me. Look at that! X-Pac goes under the ring! This is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, but that's not enough weaponry for X-Pac, who goes under the ring and introduces a sledgehammer. What are you even asshole talking about? You know what I mean? Scotty 2 Hotty on a table, X-Pac locked up in a sleeper hold. Now Christian's looking for more fucking gimmicks under the ring. Look at this. Scotty 2 Hotty's going for the title, but they push the ladder out of the way. Which one of these men will fall to their doom? Scotty 2 Hotty. No. Scotty and X-Pac dumped off the ladder. Luckily, X-Pac was able to land on his feet safely. Scotty 2 Hotty was not so lucky. If we are looking at the finisher bars, which we usually do, we can tell that this is a fairly even match. Christian and Lance Storm, if anybody's in the lead, it's one of those two guys. But really, earning a finisher and landing offense doesn't mean all that much in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Oh, look at this! X-Pac's got Earl! That's what you get! Earl fucks on me so often. I want him to get... Oh no! X-Pac! X-Pac grabs the title! Lance Storm makes the save. He saw that 10 pounds of gold and leather being pulled away, being stripped away from his grasp. Scotty 2 Hotty puts a stop to Lance Storm. And if you notice, that was actually not really the go-to animation there. Look at that! Scotty 2 Hotty dumped off the ladder. Lance Storm was hit with the chair before he could even fall off the ladder. There's so much happening, it's hard to keep track of it all. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me. X-Pac has the sledgehammer, and Lance Storm says, fuck that. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Look at this, Scotty 2 Hotty. Scotty 2 Hotty had a hell of an opportunity there. Christian is stealing the opportunity, but Scotty sees it coming, and Christian gets pulled down onto the chair. There's another thing. Christian just did the big flip, flop, and fly animation. Interesting. X-Pac gets, he dumps Lance Storm over the top rope. God damn. There's so much happening here. What I was going to say was, I think this is the largest amount of weapons I've ever seen in one match in this game. I think there are 4 chairs, a sledgehammer, a ladder, and 2 tables. I didn't know you could have that many weapons all in the ring at the same time, or in the match at the same time. Earl Hebner has been impaled on the ladder. Luckily, when they cut cameras, they took his corpse out of the ring and replaced him with Dave Hebner. X-Pac is looking to bring home gold to the NWO! But Christian able to thwart his attempt at the last second. Dan, say it with me. W-O-R-M! It's the Worm! People call the... Oh, no. You know, the fans say the People's Elbow is the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, but those people have never seen a fucking worm. You understand? Lance Storm shoots Scotty off the ropes into a gigantic power slam. into a DDT for his DDDs. You know what I'm saying? X-Pac taking a nap on the ladder outside the ring in the upper right-hand corner. You know, that's probably good for the fucking... oh my! Christian eats a bump and a half on the concrete floor. I know what you're thinking. There's mats out there. Yeah, they're about a 1/4 inch thick, and underneath it, concrete. X-Pac dangling from the ceiling, but Lance Storm says, "You're not going home with my belt." The Cruiserweight Championship is coming home to Canada, where it rightfully belongs. Look, there's a reason Lance Storm has held this title for so long. It's because he's got eyes in the back of his head. That straight shooter, half Boston Crab, will paralyze you. And his super kick, Scotty shot out of the ring! That was amazing. Slingshot onto Scotty, who did a worm down the stairs. If that doesn't sound comfortable, it's because it's not. X-Pac looking for a chance, not going to happen. Off the ladder, onto the table. I'm starting to wonder if watching this match was a bad idea. What if it's one of those matches that, like, never ends? I've got a story. Lance Storm gets another weapon. Garbage can lid from under the ring. Tables, ladders, chairs, sledgehammers, and garbage can lids. This is a new record. This is going in the Guinness Book of most amount of gimmicks in one match. Christian's got the ladder set up. Christian says Lance Storm wants to take the belt home to Canada, and I'll make it happen. Goodness gracious. I'm so glad they got rid of that stupid fucking flip, flop, and fly animation. Lance Storm, not going to happen. Nobody's going down without a fight. Scotty Too Hottie says winning this title would be too cool, but you know what's even cooler? Getting my neck broken. Falling from 20 feet in the air. Unbelievable stuff. The story I was going to tell you guys. I'm sorry. So there's so much action. I'm interrupting myself. On the topic of super long matches, I think one of the first things I did in WWF SmackDown, X-Pac is hanging from the ceiling! One of the first matches I did in WWF SmackDown, the original on the PS1 when I first got it, was I put together a WWF Championship match between, I think, Mankind, Big Show, Austin, and Triple H. It was a fatal 4-way. And obviously, you know, in a fatal 4-way, the first pinfall or submission wins. And for whatever reason back in the day, I think in fatal 4-ways they wouldn't let you get out of the ring. What the... Lance Storm is concussed as all get out, apparently. So, not being able to get out of the ring, everybody was always in close quarters. And if you remember, this one is Shut Your Mouth is even still like this, but the original SmackDown game, there really was no selling. It was very, very arcadey. Christian has a fantastic opportunity to take the belt home. Not going to happen. So that fatal 4-way match, I was watching it. I was simming it. I was seeing like who's going to be the WWF champion. At the 48-minute mark, I just turned the system off. And back then, you could press select and start together, and the screen would just fade to black, and it would take you to the main menu. Because I was like, I think I had something I had to go do. Even as a kid, I was like, fuck, man, this is never going to end. To this day, sometimes I wonder who would have won that match. But, you know, the history books say that it went to a time limit draw. DDT on the garbage can lid! And at this point, this might be the longest match of this entire season. I guess it was a good sign that X-Pac, when he was down there, he was selling in the laid out position. Totally flat, totally spread out. If these guys are going to stay down longer, then somebody's going to be able to climb that ladder. They're going to be able to take down that championship gold from the ceiling as Christian hits a spear on Scotty Too Hottie. And now he wrenches the neck to the side. The camera cut away from it. Thanks a lot, fuckface. But I remember the animation, so I was able to time it well. Look at this gourd buster! For the love, oh my god. Christian fucking throws the ladder out of the ring, which knocked the steel steps into two pieces. So now there's more weapons outside the ring. This match is out of control as X-Pac swats Scotty 2 Hotty like a fly, and the chairs have been removed from the ring. It's time to focus. Double suplex on Christian into a Russian leg sweep from Scotty 2 Hotty. At the end of the day, somebody's going to walk out of this match as the WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Who's it going to be? We don't quite have an answer to that question just yet. But Lance Storm says it's not going to be Christian or Scotty as they get dumped off the ladder. I'm running out of ways to phrase that somebody is in big trouble. Christian and Scotty were both laid out there, man. The opportunity was there. The opportunity existed to climb the ladder, kid. Make yourself famous as the champ gets dumped over the top rope. Scotty with a leap. Scotty with a leap. Not going to happen. That's a neck breaker. X-Pac with a leap. This is huge. God damn it. End this match. Not that it's not good, but I skipped the entrances in this for the fucking sake of brevity. And now it's so long. You know, X-Pac and Lance Storm both have green finisher bars. There's an X Factor! I was going to say, speak of the fucking devil. I was going to say, everybody's finisher bar is so huge, I haven't seen anybody land a finisher. And then there was an X Factor out of nowhere. Here we go, wrenching the neck. Scotty 2 Hotty climbs the ladder. And he has done it! Scotty 2 Hotty is the new Cruiserweight Champion! Oh my goodness gracious, he celebrates with the WCW Cruiserweight Championship belt because they didn't update it. What a fantastic animation of the leather flopping around, man. I think we all owe a huge congratulations to Scotty 2 Hotty and a huge thank you to Christian for letting that match end, because he could have pulled him down. Now this is interesting. The Rock versus Triple H, there's no watch option, only skip, which means that an angle is going to build from this. So let's get a look at what's going to happen. It says The Rock won, but we don't know if that's true because it's probably going to cut to a... it'll skip to a cutscene when I start my match. That's usually how this goes. And speaking of my match, Stone Cold Steve Austin challenges the Undisputed Champion Jeff Hardy. It's the main event of Backlash. Dan Ants, don't miss it. Here we go. That's what I was talking about. The Rock did indeed win. He's the #1 contender to my Undisputed title. But will Rock be challenging the Texas Rattlesnake, or will he be challenging the Charismatic Enigma? He's about to get a closer look. I was trying to say he's going to get a closer look, and he wants a closer look, and it came out he's wants. The Rock is sprinting down the ramp. What does he have in mind here? Who does he have his sights set on? The Rock is attacking Stone Cold Steve Austin. What an interesting turn of events. Earl Hebner, look away. Oh my goodness. Austin stomps Rock right in the people's balls. There's poetry in motion. I told you, anytime someone's on all fours, I can't resist. I have to do it. I'm a little confused. Whisper in the wind! I'm a little confused as to why The Rock came out and attacked Austin. Maybe he sees Austin as the bigger threat, and he thinks I'm going to be easier. But here's the thing, man. I'm like 5-0. Ooh, Spine Buster! I'm like 5-0 against The Rock in this season mode. So, Stone Cold Stunner! Austin with the stunner into a Russian leg sweep. I always thought it was strange that Austin has that weird setup stunner in his arsenal. But it makes sense if you really think about it, because at WrestleMania X8, Austin hit Scott Hall with a stunner, and it was a setup for another much bigger stunner. So that's what they were allowing us to recreate there. All right, he's getting more than his shit in. He's getting the best of me. And I do not intend for it to be Rock versus Austin. Elbow to the face, forearm. Call it what you will. Here we go. Neck breaker. We're going to finish what Owen Hart started. You got me? Hey, why don't you go say hi to your buddy Dwayne out there, huh? Get up, Austin. I had that shit scouted. Boom! Get out of here, sucker. Go talk to Dwayne. Rock, tell him about the fucking... Alright. Into the Russian leg sweep. I was going to say, tell him about the rock bottom on the floor. But he didn't hit him with it. Not a very flattering angle for Stone Cold there. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're into. I was looking for that big running forearm. Nobody home as Austin locks in the STF. Son of a... Oh no! Up and over the top rope! Just like Austin eliminated Jeff's brother Matt Hardy in the Royal Rumble in the SmackDown Here Comes the Pain season mode. If you have not watched that full playthrough, Austin goes for the stunner again, nobody home! I recommend you do watch that. That was tremendous. All of the separate episodes are up on the channel, and they're also re-released as a full movie version. Watch it any way you like. Look at this! Look at this! Outside of the ring! Rock bottom! The Rock drops Austin with the rock bottom, and I follow up with a swanton! Tremendous, tremendous stuff. So, I don't know if I want to fuck around with Austin and wait. Here we go. Swanton once again, and that's going to do it. Son of a bitch. See, what I was going to say was, how did he suplex me? I was in the middle of a running grapple. I was going to say, I don't know if, Earl, you fucking idiot piece of shit. Oh no! Oh no! This is what I was scared of! Stone Cold Stunner! It's a good thing I murdered Earl Hebner. Rock, 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 where are you? Jeff, wake up! Jeff, wake up! Earl, go to sleep! Jeff, wake up! Are you my asshole? Oh my god, they fucking buried me right there. Absolutely fucking buried me. God damn, this pay-per-view started on Sunday. Austin didn't pin me till fucking next Thursday. Good lord. But you know, it's the writing team. It's goddamn booking committee. They want their big Austin Rock match. You know what? It's okay. We lost the title. We got that tremendous animation of Stone Cold posing with the belt. That was great. And losing the belt is going to open up new storyline possibilities and the eventual third run with the Undisputed title. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it. Dans, this was a fun episode of 616 Nitro. I love you, and I'll see you next week.